I've been racing a long time, so the first time out in a new car is always exciting. It's the same as, I imagine it's the same as anyone buying a new car when you go and, you save up and you go and buy a new car and the first time you drive it. That excitement is the same as when I get to go in my Formula 1 car, except it's even a lot more fun. I love racing, so we always welcome more races, but it's going to be grueling this year for sure. With 21 races, mostly for the team, because these guys are away from their families for so long. The car's going to have to go the further distance. There's more points available, so the championship's going to be mentally even more challenging than it has in the past. And yeah, but I love driving new tracks. I love going and seeing new places. I've never been to Azerbaijan, so I'm super excited to go there. I don't really think too much about it, to be honest, but it's definitely very cool when people remind me of the stats and the things that I've achieved. It's crazy to think that, I still remember, I was just watching a clip the other day of me karting in Kent somewhere in the UK, and it's just crazy to think, talking the days of, one day I'm going to be in Formula 1, if I get there, this is what I'm going to do, and, wouldn't it be cool if I get to drive for McLaren? Wouldn't it be cool if I get to win the World Championship? And to think that I am where I am today, yeah, I'm living the dream, and hopefully living the dream for lots of older people and younger people who want to do this, and there's only 22 of us to do it. Motivation is easy, but motivation applies to different things. When it comes to racing, it's simple because I'm just super competitive. When I'm training on my own, yeah, there's days you wake up and you're like, geez, do I really want to go for a run? Do I really want to work out? What's the bloody point of working out And then when you look, I went in the candy store, a sweet store at the airport the other day, and it's like heaven. I love sweets. And I can't have any of that stuff, but having the control to not just go, I'll just have some for now, and then I work it off. Those kind of things, it's all mental. And every year you got to try and find new ways of inspiration and motivation. And somehow I'm very blessed. I get to find it in lots of different things and different people, different places I get to go. Be it fans, be it iconic individuals that I get to meet, or movies that I get to see. And I'm afterwards, I'm like, yeah, I want to do that. Like I was watching a boxing movie recently, and that made me want to get up and box. The next day I went boxing. Of course, I love winning, and that is always the goal, but it's been such a successful year. You can't win them all. So that was kind of my feeling at the end of the year. Also, my attention kind of was elsewhere. But I think, if anything, it motivated me. I finished those races, and it motivated me thinking, okay, this year, Nico's going to be super quick, he's going to be super strong, and I've got to make sure that I raise the level, try and raise the bar again. That's the big question. How do you do that? Because each year, the last 2 years I've done that each year, but to be able to do it a third time is hard, and you could easily lower the bar. It's easier to lower it than to raise it again. So that's the unknown. And I just was on the simulator just before I did this, and grateful that I can still drive. So. At the end of the year, I don't really know. It's difficult to pick out 3 words, but if people are looking back at the season or using 3 words to describe my year, it should say Driver's World Champion.